Okay, this doesn't work at all as intended. Oh my god. So some of you suggested that I should build the longest car. So I'm just going to gather some resources and then see how far we can build. Alright, let's start by making something 8 blocks wide and 32 blocks long. So we've got a very simple car and it works. Well, so let's try and double that length. In other words, let's go and deforest the area a little more. Alright, double the length, double the fun. And... well... this actually drives better than I expected. So yeah, why not go and try to double the length again? First I thought I found another tree stem, but it's a piece from the cardboard factory. All the way over here! How did it even get here, and why do I still keep finding those? So I've doubled the size again. And it still drives. I can barely zoom out enough to get the whole car on screen. I mean, it still drives. And actually not that bad. I mean, you can already see that we are going to run into some problems soon. Yeah, I think we can double the size of that thing again. I think there used to be a forest before. Well, and there, well, I've been hard at work. So I've doubled the length again. Yay. Well, I mean, it works, more or less. Yeah, now we run into this issue. So I think my solution to this problem is to add a bearing in the middle with some wheels, and this should keep this thing driving. The other solution I had would be to add more suspensions, but I don't like suspension because already one suspension is glitching out, dancing around. I don't want to imagine like 20 suspensions glitching out at the same time. Dancing around. So I've changed the design of the car a bit. And now it should work. Yeah, it works. Not bad. Well, oh! I've got the A-bot! But well, my steering isn't really that great now. I mean, it's terrible. So I think I need better steering. So the only way I can take sharper turns is by adding a bearing like this, and then I can move it like this, and I can basically curve the whole car. Well, but for that to work, this thing needs to be in the middle. I'm currently 8 blocks in width, so I need to redesign the car a bit. Well, and use a driver saddle. But I've got like 2 of them in stock, so... Whoa, remove the edge! Oh. Alright, so I've added a bearing here, so now, if I were to steer this thing... Yeah, it's much better. Well, but now we run into this issue. Yeah, but besides that, it works fairly well. So I think I'm going to make these sections a bit smaller and then add a few more and see how that goes. Well... and maybe we have to do some other things then. I definitely didn't just die because of some stupid hay bots. So don't ask me why there's a loot bag glitch into the ground. Well, I still got my stuff though. Not that I died or so. So I've been hard at work. We now have 5 sections that I already finished building, and I have 2 engines, both at level 5. So you could theoretically use up to 9 sections. Well, now I just need to piece everything together. Just appreciate how long that thing already is. Well, it does drive. Oh my god. Okay, this doesn't work at all as intended. Oh my god. What did I do? Well, oh god. There's so much car. So much car lying on the street. So now my idea is to use the steering from the seat to control the things that connect the sections together. Well, but now this kinda glitches out, which is not supposed to happen. Well, but maybe if I add steering to some of the other wheels it might work. But might not, I don't know. So, I've added steering to a few more wheels and... apparently this needs to be the other way around.
Nope.
Okay, this makes just everything worse. Oh my god. I didn't really know what to do anymore, so I joined my creative world and tried around a bit, and I came up with this design. So where the joints are, I've added some suspensions to make sure that this thing can still curve itself, but also that it automatically straightens itself up. And if I now drive that thing, it kinda works like an articulated bus, I guess. The end kinda goes a bit wibbly wobbly, but this becomes less of an issue if you're driving a bit more slowly. And yeah, you can see this steering seems to work pretty well. Just not backwards, but hey, yeah, so I guess I just need a whole bunch more suspensions in survival. Well, since I'm already doing some oil diving, I think I can do some clam diving as well. But did I already mention that I hate clam diving? You won't believe what I just found. There's something floating in the water. Like seriously! It's a piece of cardboard! It actually must come from the cardboard factory. But how on earth did it get this far? Oh god, what have I done? The sensor t-shirt is probably great when it comes to keeping a safe distance. Well, anyway, more useless t-shirts. Hahaha, more fashion crimes that I can commit. Well, I think something went wrong with the car. I mean, part of the wheels are just stuck into the ground. Scrap mechanic. Well, I suppose I have to get the car off the lift before I want to try. So I think the suspensions aren't strong enough. Well, let's put them all to the limit. Alright, attempt number 2. So I can now... well, not really. If I add more blocks to the suspensions, they should also be a bit stronger. I don't think it did much, but... yeah, it's still happening. Well, maybe I'm just driving a bit too fast. Alright, let's take things slowly. Like, real slow. But it's the length that counts, not the speed. Oh, and apparently this just makes everything worse. I think I need to increase the power of the suspensions. I found myself in a similar situation to my last video. Just that I now have like 6 haybots instead of 1 boss spot. Oh god. Oh god. Will I survive? Oh my god. Time to upgrade the suspensions again. Oh god dang it. God. This doesn't seem to work, so I guess I need to make the sections smaller, and then I need more gas engines and more wheels and more grinding and everything, and I'm really fed up with this idea. I mean, it was a really bad idea, and a really useless one to begin with. Well, if you have some ideas for what I could do with my useless longest car in survival, then tell me, cause I don't need this thing anymore. Well, I thought maybe I could use the car as a drivable bridge, but apparently the buoyancy of scrap wood isn't even high enough, so it can't even float, which makes no sense at all. Let's just take it for a test drive. Well, I can drive into the ocean. Well, I mean, that's exactly the same thing that I did with the useless survival car in my tutorial, but... then throw the car into the pond because it was a huge waste of time. Right, it even tilts itself underwater. Wow. Well, I think I let this thing stay here for a while. Alright, back to creative. So the problem with this car is that it goes very wibbly wobbly at the end, and I think the easiest fix is to just keep increasing the power of the suspensions. So if I were to put them at max, the end shouldn't go wibbly wobbly at all. So if I now try, you can see that it actually drives worse. What am I even doing? I have no idea how cars work. Well, I guess then the car's just going to go wibbly wobbly and I don't care. Oh. Well, I guess there was a reason why I connected those gas engines to the driver's seat. Whoa, remove the edge. Oh. Come on. Just need to connect the button to those engines. I think I've got one. I've got two. Ooh. Alright, just to show you guys how long it takes to run all the way from the end to the start of this long ass car. Like, I don't know how long it takes. I mean, I think it's already been like 15 seconds. Yeah, about 20 seconds just to walk there. Just appreciate the length of it. Okay, I don't even want to take this thing off the lift because, yeah, it's a bit laggy. Okay, so once I enter the car, the lag will be horrible again. But, oh my god, oh my god, I'm moving. Wait, is this thing so long that I can drive into myself? Well, I mean, it's close. So, I mean, does it work? I don't know. It's way too laggy to tell. Whoa! Well, I just wanted to build a long thing Boing. For my next idea, but Boing. Why does it keep bouncing? Boing. What have I done? Why? This makes no sense. Boing. Well, this thing is only 1024 blocks long. No, I almost got it. Ha! Okay, so I'm just going to place wood at the ends, so it hopefully won't bounce all over the place. Alright, wish me luck. Almost there. Hey, it worked! Alright, here goes something. Uh-oh. No! God dang it. I think this thing is now 4000 blocks long. Well, so I built a super strong metal case and I really hope it holds up. Whoa, it actually worked fairly well. Well, now I just need to walk all the way until the end. Oh, I guess it got so long. Yeah, I think the world border is somewhere there. Well, so I think I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. Well, I think I've hit the world border on the one side, so now I just need to walk all the way to the other side. Finally made it to the other side, so this thing is now officially as long as the entire map. There isn't even a preview in the blueprint thing, because it's so long, you can't even see it. Alright, are you ready for the longest thing ever? It's literally as long as the world. Boing. And... whoa! Well, it doesn't bounce around as much as the other things, because... yeah, oops. Well... it's not as spectacular as I thought. But yeah, it's literally stuck behind. Ooh, glad that I wasn't in the seat anymore. There's only a 4-block area in which I can even place that thing. What? Ah. Was somewhere here, right. I mean, is this thing technically a car? I mean, it's already as long as the entire world. You can't move with this thing anyway. Well, so I tried building the longest car ever, and I ended up building the longest thing ever. Yeah, it was a really bad idea. Well, until next time, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch other stuff. Oh. Thanks for watching until the end.